Hey guys, Sebbediah here. It's finally time for day 7, the last episode of this series. And it's only took me what? Almost half a year. What can I say? I'm just special. I'm built different. This video was supposed to be out about a month ago, but then this pile of horse shit came out and all my mind could think about is that pale elf twink.
We love Astarian. Live, laugh, love Astarian. He is so baby girl.
But back to the matters at hand. This is the last episode, so let's have a look at a few of the last tips and tricks you guys have left me on the last video. Fragelschnagel says, you can use a paintbrush and paint to mark buildings. You can also dump out the paint for easy water collection and boil water in paint buckets. I can't say I've done much DIY in Project Zomboid, but I gotta try this out. Especially considering how much paint I always find in the warehouses I raid. So we got our brush, we got our paint, and look at that, so easy. 5-minute craft speed trembling. This is something I'm 100% using in my single player from now on. And I can imagine it being incredibly useful and immersive when in multiplayer. Thank you, Schnagel. Frost Zero says, if you are desperate for water and don't have the resources for a rain collector, you can also leave buckets outside in the rain. They should fill up. Solid tip. This also works for pots and pans, cups, bowls. A good rule of thumb is that if the game lets you fill it up with water, it most likely works for catching rain too. Silver Raptor is back once again with many more tips, so here's that wall of text if you would like to read it. However, I want to focus on this one, which I didn't know before. Digging burrows during the rain greatly increases the likelihood of gathering worms. I immediately jumped into the game to test this out. I did my rain dance, started digging, and sure enough, I found many worms. You can also forage in the rain and it will have a similar effect. Thank you, Silver Raptor, for providing us with many of these game-changing tips, which build upon the ones which we have discussed in the prior episodes. And a massive thanks to all of you as well. Thank you for commenting down all of your little tricks of the trade. So for anyone looking for more tips, look into the comments, as there are plenty more there provided by our fellow Nox event survivors. Now, as always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. If you'd like to see more from me, go ahead and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy day 7.
You got this, Travis. Make him wait for it. Boom.
Okay, it's finally time. It's time to finish this series for once and for all. Oh, it's been a long road, boys, but we've made it. We're at day 7. We've made it to the last day of the week. And it only took us, 5 months? What can I say? The time in my dimension works just a bit differently. But enough stalling. Since this is the last episode and the last day of the week, I have something grand planned for this episode. So let's begin by just checking to see if we actually have the items that we need. So I have decided that because this is the last episode, I'm going to teach you how to use the power of alcoholism and pyromancy to become absolutely unstoppable. Up until this moment, I have taught you how to survive using caution. I have filled your head with general knowledge of how not to become zombie food, all while gathering all of the supplies and food and water that you need, including growing your own, all while avoiding confrontation. However, today, that changes. Because today I am going to teach you how to stand up for yourself. I am going to teach you how to clear the area that you are living in and make it completely free of zombies. Now it is tricky and it is something you learn to master after a few times and a bit of practice. However, it is a lot of fun and a massive thrill to do it. So, I can't wait to show you guys. Right, to begin with, we need a few items. We need to prepare. First of all, we need some rags. It doesn't matter if they're dirty, they just need to be like this. I don't know where most of these zombies are coming from, but they are really interrupting my sensitive plan, which requires a lot of time to complete. So hopefully we don't get any more disturbances, because I really want to go ahead and get moving, because we only have 1 day for this, and yeah, it's gonna probably take us a little while to get done. So you will need rags, then you will also need a lighter. Now lighters can be usually found in cars or sometimes in zombies. They are fairly common, so you shouldn't have too much issue finding a lighter. And another thing you will need is this. bourbon. Now we only have one, and I would ideally like to have at least 3. So we are going to be sitting in our automobile, and we're gonna go and find more bourbon. If the car starts, thank you very much. Now, bourbon is also not too difficult to find. It can be found in households sometimes, although that is quite rare. The most common place to find bourbon, among other alcohols, would be a place like this, an inn or a pub. Now, let's just take care of these 2. Easy enough. Oh, this place is locked. Swear I've been here already and unlocked it, but I guess not. Not too difficult to get in, just use the window. Remember to close it after yourself, you don't want anything crawling after you. Let's turn on the light so we see what we're doing. Anything behind this door? Nope, doesn't sound like it. Ooh, a few bits, and there it is, bourbon. Now, as you can see, there's tons of it, so I'm just gonna grab a few more bottles and I'm gonna store them in my car. But realistically, for this, you only need about 2 or 3. But if you do have space in your car to be storing all of these, then it's probably a good idea to do so. Saves you from having to come back and loot this place again and again. Then again, bourbon doesn't exactly expire considering it's alcohol, so yeah, you're in no rush to get it. 15 bottles of bourbon. Nice. Now all we have to do is right click, make Molotov cocktail, make 1, make 2, and make 3. And boom, 3 Molotov cocktails. Right, just gonna throw the rest of them into my car. So we have our Molotov cocktails and we have a lighter. What do we do next? Well, let's have a look at our map. Next, oh wow, that's a lot of squibbly-blues. Just ignore all of this. We do not need any of this. So we are currently here, and we need to make our way, perhaps through the back way, to here, which is the police station. There. Now, the reason we need to go there is for one purpose: guns. Specifically, the shotgun. Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Normally, throughout early game, you want to make sure to always stay away from guns, mainly because they will doom you more than they will help you out. Don't get me wrong, you can still collect them, you just have to make sure not to use them. And once you are ready to take the next step, to take the fight to the zombies, you can go ahead and get yourself a shotgun, which is what we are going to do now, because a shotgun is going to be very helpful in what we are going to try and do next. Now, there is already quite a few zombies here, which I'm not a big fan of, but it's not going to be too difficult to deal with them, considering I have an axe. And just a few more here. Fantastic. I'd say if we're sneaky enough, we should be able to back our car right into this drive, which is what we are gonna do. Hopefully those ones up there don't see us. And I'm hoping that there isn't going to be too many of them here. I didn't want to go here to begin with, mainly because I didn't know how many there was going to be here. And I didn't want to get swarmed, but it looks to be particularly decent here, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Okay, I think we might actually be fine. Now, I'm hoping that there's going to be some zombies on the inside here, because we are going to need the key. And if you remember the good old trick, which was mentioned multiple times in the series, that you can do, you can go ahead and kill a zombie within a building, and that zombie will then have a chance to drop a key, which will unlock any door of the said building. So, for example, this door. We need a key for it. So, let's go ahead and see if we can find ourselves any zombies to kill. I'm just gonna have a sip of water and refill my water supply while I'm here. Ooh, it's really nice to be back on this game. I miss this feeling of dread and suspense. You never know what might be lurking behind every corner. And I can hear some zombies, so I know they're here somewhere, but I can't say that I see them anywhere, which, if we don't find any zombies inside the building, that might be a little bit of a hassle, because that just means that we're gonna have to go ahead and lure some of the zombies in ourselves. And I'm gonna be honest, that's not something I really feel like doing, because it's a bit of a waste of time, but it is something that we need to do, so I guess we're gonna have to do it. So, if you don't find any zombies in the building, you can go ahead and find some zombies around the building, question mark. Where's all the zombies? Come on, there has to be some. Bros, where are you all? Ah, there we go. Oh, and there's some there, which, yeah, I thought there would be. Do I lure those in, or do I take care of those? Right, let's take care of these first. Oh, wow, there's a lot of them. Okay. Okay. Run. Yeah, that wasn't very graceful. Maybe don't do it the way I did it. Once you have them outside of the building, you just want to go ahead and get them back inside, which, because that part is fenced off, we're just going to have to go all the way around. Oh, we've lost one. One's decided not to follow us anymore, but that's completely fine. Are we going to be able to get in through this door? Nope. Come on, lads. Come on. Let's keep going. Down this way. You're almost there. And... okay. Come on. There we go. We've crossed the finish line, baby. Come on, get up. I need you in here. Okay. Now, these are two very good zombies, mainly because they actually have quite a few bits. I am going to unload this shotgun. That's a really cool Desert Eagle pistol. I'm going to leave this over here for now, but I'm going to take the shells because I would love to have the shells. And then this zombie has a lot of really good armor, which we are going to go ahead and wear. Boom. Armored. Just ignore that massive gaping hole in the stomach. It still works, kind of. Oh, there was also a jacket. Now that looks cool. Look at that. Now, sadly, they didn't actually have a key, which means that we're going to have to go get the rest of them. However, I don't really feel like going all the way around the building, and they have broken the door that I can see. So, we're just going to lure them in through here. Come on, where are you? What are you waiting for? Let's go. Come this way? No? Oh, that's why he's not seeing me. Come on. There we go. Still no key. What about you? This is getting rather tedious. Is there any more zombies in this area that we can take advantage of? No, it doesn't look like it. So, oh, lady, you better have the key, because I do not have the time for this. Over this way. That's one. And two. Please have the key. Have the key. Aha! There we go. Now we're talking. Right. Key acquired. Let's continue. Well, actually, just have a quick pit stop. Hygiene is it's very important, especially in a zombie apocalypse. There we go. That's a lot better. Didn't even realize I entered the women's bathroom. Whew, my bad. Now then, we should be able to... aha! There we go. Now then, let's see what we're working with. Ooh, box of shotgun shells. Alright, let's grab that. No shotgun shells or shotgun here. Ah, 3 more boxes. Lucky. And 2 more boxes. Okay, now we do have some shotgun ammo now, but... no shotgun. Normally, you can find like a really well pimped up shotgun or any kind of other type of weapon in these. Like, for example, this rifle here with a sling and a scope. So I was really hoping for a shotgun. However, that doesn't look like it was the case. So I suppose we're gonna have to improvise a little, because a shotgun is the #1 most friendliest weapon for those who want to increase their weapon related skills. So if you remember, we did have one here, which not the best condition, and it doesn't have anything on it, but that doesn't mean we're not going to be able to use it. So let me just have a look. So this can be mounted on the shotgun, so let's just go ahead and grab this. Upgrade, sling, and there we go. Now, in order to add attachments and upgrades onto your weapon, you do have to have a screwdriver, so make sure you always carry one of those, as you should anyway. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get anything else onto the shotgun, so let me just de-equip this screwdriver because I don't need it anymore. Make sure you check the desks, because sometimes you, considering we're in a police station as well, you will find ammo shells or boxes of ammo in the shell, in the tables. It is a possibility. It's not very common, but it does happen. Sadly, no ammo for us today, but definitely always check everything when looting. And I can see that we're a bit hungry, so let's go ahead and see what we got. We got some canned tuna, got some canned fruit cocktail, and some canned carrots. Let's just open a box of shells, 2 boxes of shells, just so we have some ammo prepared. And then let's eat this fruit cocktail, tuna, and carrots. Now that is what I call hashtag girl dinner. And let's just drop these empty cans because we do not need them, and attach this shotgun onto her back. All right, here we go. We're looking more like a survivor now. Getting upgrades and powering up, my favorite part of the game. Now there is no actual police car here. There isn't like a, what is this? Federal Bureau of Investigation. There might actually be something in this car. Let's just have a ooh, some stuff that we don't need, sadly. Shame. Oh, I really want to get in there. Okay, I'm not gonna drive this anyway. Let's just equip the axe for a second, and let's just smash the window. That was loud. Unlock the door, enter the car, and let's see what we got going on in here. Absolutely nothing. Oh, what a waste of time. Alright, now then, I think we are pretty much done with the preparations. We have a shotgun, we have 3 Molotov cocktails, we have a lighter, and we have 4 boxes of shotgun shells, along with 52 singular shells. So yeah, I'd say we're pretty much prepared now. Yep, I'd say we're ready to continue on to the next stage of the plan. Now, the next stage of the plan is going to require patience and nerves of steel. The longer you spend in a town, especially a small town like Rosewood, the less zombies you will notice. However, there is still going to be some around, so in order to group them all together, you are going to beep your horn. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and get as many zombies to go after us and our horn as possible. As you can see, there's some from down there that are gonna be coming along, because the beeping sound radius is quite large. I'm not sure what it's equivalent to, but I know it's quite loud. So therefore, it is the most effective way of grouping a lot of zombies together. The only thing it's more efficient at is being annoying. Oh, my ears. I'm gonna have full-on tinnitus after this. But it is what needs to get done. This is for the greater good. Now, as you drive and alert all of these zombies, you have to make sure to do it in a sort of tactical way. You do not want to get yourself stuck in a horde. As soon as you get stuck in a horde full of zombies, it's pretty much over. So this is why I said it requires quite a bit of concentration. You also want to make sure to try and avoid hitting as many of the zombies as you can, just so that you don't damage your car. Oh boy, that's a lot of them. Oh mama. If you do not plan on fighting them, this is also an effective strategy of grouping a lot of the zombies together to then mass move them into a different location. It does require a lot of practice, but yeah, it's a good strategy. It works. It works to an extent. Alright, here they come. You always want to make sure to wait for them and then circle around a few times so that they all have a chance of catching up. You don't want to lose any of the zombies along the way. Yeah, we definitely got a nice little horde forming, so this is nice. Right, I think I'm gonna need to group them all up a bit more. So while we're waiting, I'm gonna use this nice open space to kind of circle around a little and get the attention of as many of them as I can. Yeah, just like that. Ooh, this is fun. Collecting the dead. I feel like the Grim Reaper. Oh, this is a sharp turn. Okay. Let's go. Oh, that was a dangerous maneuver. I don't think I'd want to try that again. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, no. Get back in. Ooh, wrong button, bro. Pro tip, do not exit your vehicle at a time like this. Not very smart. Ooh, that's a lot more of them coming our way. That's a lot more of them coming on us. To us. What? Right, let's just circle them around. Get a few more of them walking our way. Oh boy, we've really awakened the city, haven't we? This is great. Alright, I'd say that's good enough for the first run. We've gone from one end of Rosewood to another. Gonna use this station as a turning point. So we're gonna slowly and nicely turn around here while beeping. Just get all of them to come to us. Trying to hit as little of them on the way as possible. And now we just gotta slowly circle them around to create a nice big group. Oh, I see a passage here. Let's go. Ooh, come on. Okay, that was close. Right, I'd say we've gathered them enough. I think we're good to go back. So now, that was the easy part. What you have to do now is do the same thing, heading backwards. Except you're gonna have a few more obstacles in your way. The idea with the first one was to draw all of them out from wherever corners they might be hiding. Now you're gonna go around and you're gonna collect all of them. As you can see, there's quite a few. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. It's like ants. It's like ants! Oh, I thought that was it for me then. For a second, I thought I hit the tree. Oh, that would have been bad. That would have been the end of the run. You want to make sure to avoid having the zombies walk through any obstacles such as trees because it slows them down and it kind of annihilates the grouping. So there's a little pro tip for you. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting a nice little group going, aren't we? But it is 4 o'clock, so I'm hoping that we're going to be able to finish this by the end of today. Or at least before it goes dark. Because as soon as it goes dark, oh boy, this is going to turn from a fun mission into a torture. So usually it's really good to get your preparations done early in the day. Or like the day before. One day prior to everything, and then that leaves you a whole day the next day to do what you need to do with this, because once you start with this you kind of have to see it till the end. Oh boy, oh mama, that's a lot of them. We're picking up quite a few of the new zombies that are popping out from the corners. I'm just a little worried that we might be losing the main horde. So I'm trying to stall as much as I possibly can, just so that all of the rest of them catch up. But I'm not sure how well that is currently working out. Right, so we've made it back. That was our 2 rounds. What we are gonna do now is something more difficult than that, which is get out the car and shout. Now the reason we're doing this is because it's a lot easier to get all of the zombies rounded up as a person than it is as a car. Plus, the zombies on our settings aren't, oh my god, aren't gonna be able to catch up onto us that easily. So all we have to do is just walk and be a little smart about it and we should be completely fine. So just gotta get through here. Gotta run through this group. Gotta run up. And we should be able to round them off over here. Now there is an alternate method to this. If you do not want to kill them, which I am doing because I am a madman, you can alternatively go ahead and just lead them away with the car. So you can slowly do what you did with the car until you are completely far away from where you want to be, and the zombies will essentially just kind of get lost. Right, we just gotta round them up here, but it is proving rather difficult considering how many there actually are, and I'm losing a few of them, but it is fine. We are gonna attempt our best at this, and hopefully we get as many of them into this cluster as humanly possible. They're really difficult to round up, especially when they are completely scattered like this, and I'm not working with a lot of space here. But the idea essentially is to just run around them as much as possible and just to round them up. Just kind of like so. But yes, as you can see, we are losing quite a bit of them. So I am trying to get them to move towards me. And we do need to eat, and we are getting a little tired, which not the best, but yeah, let's just have an apple and another one. Good, let's continue. Okay, as you can see, the second circle that we've done has proven to be a lot more successful, because we've managed to cluster most of the ones that were kind of just sitting idly here. And they are all up there now, as you can see. So, not too difficult as long as you keep your wits about you and you know what you're doing. You just gotta circle them around, make sure you always leave yourself enough space for the exit, and then you can slowly group most of them up, like so, and lead them to where you want them to be. Which for us is the execution ground. You always want to make sure you don't run too far ahead, because that's when you're going to start losing the slower zombies. So you always got to keep aware of how far you've gone from your horde. And I can see that we've got quite a bit of space here, so we're just going to do a little circle just to get them back into shape, because I can see that they're slowly falling out, which that's not good. That's not what I want. So if I just wait until there is a path that becomes available, which should happen as I run around here. Also, make sure you conserve your energy as much as possible. You do not want to be running unless you absolutely have to. Oh my god, that is a lot of zombie, but that is fine. We've got them back into a good little circle, so let's continue going. Yeah, as you can see, we've got moderate extortion, but that's completely fine, because for the most part, we're not going to need too much energy just yet. I just need to focus on not running as much as I am right now, because running is not something you want to do in this situation. But to be fair, it is something that I have done too much, because I'm constantly just checking on the group to make sure that it's all there. Let's go ahead and do another circle. Don't want to be losing anyone. You know, when you're looking at a spider nest, yeah, this gives me the exact same feelings. Okay, we got some new members joining the group up here. Good. Let's circle all of these around, make them into a nice round object, a nice round group. Yep, easy. I do wonder how many zombies we've collected so far, because they do get condensed so much into that single group that there's multiple zombie entities in one visual one. So it does make me wonder how many there actually are. There definitely has to be easily over 200. It is starting to get dark, so I think this mission is going to become a lot harder. But the good news is we've reached our destination. This is where we're going to hold the barbecue. This is where we're going to explore our powers of pyromancy. Just going to actually round them up once again. Just because we've lost the slower part of the group, and yeah, we don't want to be losing anyone. Not in this scenario. We're trying to get rid of as many of them as possible. Ooh, look at that nice round group. Okay, I think we're ready. So, to begin, you go ahead and you go into your inventory. You equip the Molotovs in your primary, you equip the lighter in your secondary, and now you run ahead as far as you can, really fast, and I'd say this is good enough. So, Molotov 1, and throw. That's not far enough. Is it gonna blow? Why didn't it blow? Okay, so it did blow. That was just a bit delayed. Wonder what that's about, but as you can see, some of them are on fire now. So, once again, same tactic. You run around, you make sure to... See, look at that. Most of them are going to catch fire now. So, run ahead, equip the second one in your primary, and throw. And that was a boom. There we go. Now you have zombies with hellfire coming at you. Now all you have to do with this is just slowly and carefully circle them around. Make sure you don't get too close to the fire because you will 100% burn. You want to ideally do this somewhere on the grass, because then the grass will catch fire and it will continuously burn the... Oh my goodness! The grass will continually catch fire and burn the entities when you make them run over it, which you are going to be doing anyway because you want to circle them as much as possible right now. And while you're doing all of this, you want to make sure you keep one Molotov cocktail spare. That way, if there's any leftover ones at the end of the barbecue, you've got an extra weapon hidden up your sleeve to use. Oh wow, this is terrifying, but goddamn is it awesome. Remember, do not get too close to the fire, or you're gonna end up like one of these guys. Now this usually takes about 3-4 minutes just to start taking full effect. The fire does damage them, and you will start hearing when they start dying. It kind of sounds like when you make popcorn in a pan, and you will see what I mean in a minute. Oh, there it is. Can you hear that? They will now slowly start dying. Like so. Look at that. Oh, it's like magic. It is magic. Magic and science, but mostly magic. Ooh, the group is almost gone. Look at that. Almost none of them left. This is great. Just ashes and dead bodies and blood. Oh, there's so little of them. Come on. We're almost done here. Let's go. And one more. There he goes. Ladies and gentlemen, day 7. Oh wow, what a performance. Loved that. Now the only bad side about this is that you can't really loot a lot of the bodies, mainly because they turned into ash for obvious reasons. But there is still quite a few intact, so you definitely can still loot quite a bit. We didn't even have to use the shotgun. Normally, what you can do if you want to level yourself up is you can use the shotgun. As you circle them, you also shoot them, and that will result in you leveling up, as well as the zombie horde being eliminated a lot faster. So as you can see, there is quite a few ways to go around it. This was the way I do it, and it worked out flawlessly. Now all we have to do is just walk around. Probably quite a few zombies in there. Yeah, there's quite a few in here. Ooh, we got welding mask versus welding mask. Let's go. And Barry is victorious. Now, I do not want to push my luck, so I'm just going to leave those guys just there. They can do whatever they want, because I am feeling moderately exerted. But the idea is that once you commit mass genocide using pyromancy and arson, you then go backwards and slowly take care of any leftover zombies or any leftover stragglers which have gone away from your group. But as you will notice, because of all of your efforts, the area which you have just done this operation in will be mostly free of zombies, apart from the said stragglers that we're going to be taking care of. So, as the rule of this game always was, never let your guard down. Even if you have taken care of most of the zombies, there's always going to be that one sneaky one that just sneaks up on you and ends your beautiful run. And we don't want that, do we? Oh, here we go. We got one straggler. Aha! Gave that girl dinner. Ooh, 2 more over here. Yeah, we're very tired. Not very good, is it? And you as well. Come on, office worker. It's so eerie almost, just walking around seeing seeing no one. Ooh, oh, never mind, here we go. Got one down here, one up there. Yeah, we are quite tired, to be fair, so why don't we take a little bit of rest on one of these chairs. Ooh, we got someone else that's been trying to take some rest. However, sorry buddy, there is only room for one of us here. Ooh, oh, the poor wallpaper. Right, let's sit down for a bit. God. It's me again. Right, we might still be ridiculously tired, but that is completely fine, because at least we're not exerted now. So at least we've got that penalty out of the way. There's a few zombies here, which we want to take care of. Okay, yeah, I can definitely feel that we're not as exerted as before, just from those hits. Oh wow, it's really getting dark, isn't it? Wow, we're like 1 hour, 20 minutes away from midnight. But it's completely fine, we're almost next to a car. I can see a few more survivors, but that's fine. Because considering there isn't as many of them, I'd say we've done pretty good. Let's just quickly have an apple, because I can see that we're quite hungry. Now I've just realized that some of you might have realized that you have seen me use the axe the whole time instead of using the shotgun, which I have. Now the reason why I don't want to use the shotgun is because I don't know how many leftover zombies there are in this complete area just yet. So if I use a shotgun now, I am very likely going to lure the rest of the hidden ones out, which I don't really want to do in this position, considering I'm very tired and it's almost midnight. So that is why I'm using an axe, to just kind of keep the stealthy approach for now. And then the next day, when you play, you can go ahead and use the shotgun to your heart's content and root out the rest of the zombies. But for now, play it smart, take your win where you get it, and tactically retreat to fight another day. Hello. Ooh, we got that extortion back, but it's okay, we're almost there. Just one last little stretch of zombies and we're finished. Okay, and now just one more. Alright, we did it. Mission complete. Oh, god damn it, never mind. There's just two more here. Come on, into the light. Let's go. The day just really never ends, does it? Okay. Any more? No, doesn't look like it. Right, let's get in our car. Turn the car on. Turn on them lights. There's a few more there, but I do not care. I am done for today. We are tired. We are exhausted. And it is almost 12 o'clock. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is how you clear out portions of your town. It is cheap because all you need is some rags and some bourbon. And as long as you have nerves of steel and don't make any minor mistakes, you will be completely fine pulling this off. Now, mind you, there are, like I said, multiple different ways of handling this. You can lead the zombies away. You can use a shotgun. So play as you want to and let me know how it goes. Or let me know how you deal with massive hordes of zombies like this. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I also hope you enjoyed this whole series. If you did, make sure you click that like button, and if you would like to see more things like this from me in the future, make sure to subscribe. I do have a lot of really good things planned for the future, so I do hope you stick around, because it would be really nice. Now then, thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Check me out. Oh!